Hi, this is Charlotte Thornton, the Career Mentor for Actors. How are you doing? It's Monday, so it's mini mindset time. I hope you're having a good week so far. I mean, it's the very beginning of it. Let's set an amazing week going forward. Cool. So today I want to talk about how to hack yourself. So we all have habits that we either want to add in or that we want to remove. And the amazing thing about habits is that they're automated. So once we've learned something, they're now saying 90 days. They were originally saying after 30 days, it would be sort of in the program. It would be automated. But now they're saying it's more like 90 days. So, and I think that probably sounds about right. So 3 months of consciously creating a new habit, and then it will become, it's like you've uploaded the software, it become part of the programming. Challenges when we've got negative habits that are part of the programming that have been there for ages. Now, I saw a guy online very wisely talking about the fact that we shouldn't really be thinking about habits at all. We should try to be conscious, in the moment. Yes, when we're not in the moment, we are in the program, we are in that automation. And he's absolutely right. We do want to not be automated. We want to be conscious and present. However, most of us aren't there yet. And so knowing that automation is part of how we work means we can make changes, make it easier. So yeah, absolutely have the goal to be more present, be more conscious, 100%. But now we know that we are flipping into our subconscious mind about 90% of the time, which is the program. So the program's not doing us any favors. We want to know how to hack that program so that when we slip into the subconscious, it's working for us, not against us. But yeah, absolutely aspiring to not slip into the subconscious as frequently, because you're either conscious, present, aware in the moment, or you're in the programming. So if you've got bad habits, I'd like to talk about the power of procrastination. So a bad habit, and maybe this isn't so automated, because there is a little thought where you kind of go, ooh, bad habit idea. Yeah, let me have an extra glass of wine or whatever it is. Yeah, bad habit idea. And so this is where procrastination is really helpful. Put it off. Have your glass of wine tomorrow, and then tomorrow, have your glass of wine tomorrow. So procrastination can actually be very helpful. Procrastinate on the things that you don't want to do. Put them off, tell yourself a little cheeky white lie that you'll do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow you can make a choice in the moment, consciously in the moment, to delay again. And then there may be a day where you go, yeah, okay, I've delayed enough. I'm going to have that glass of wine. We're all going to have a glass of wine. You know what I mean? I'm trying to not use too deep kind of negative habits here and just give an example. So yeah, procrastinate. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do that bad habit tomorrow. Yeah, I'll eat cake tomorrow. I'll lie on the sofa tomorrow. Today I'm going to take action. So procrastinate on the bad habits. It's actually easier to put in a good habit than it is to get rid of a bad habit, because the bad habit is ingrained like a pathway, and the good habit is something we can just add on to possibly another existing good habit, whereas removing the bad habit sort of involves inaction. Action's usually easier than inaction, if that makes sense. So with the good habits, what we want to do is think about what it is what we want that we're not doing, and then ask ourselves questions. Questions are so powerful. Your subconscious will always answer questions, but you want to use positive questions. How can I solve this? What would be a way around that? What would stop me doing that? Or remind me to do this? Or yeah, ask those questions so that you can come up with a way to hack your own brain. You're all creative geniuses, yeah? So there's just not a problem that you've got that you can't find a solution around. It's just that you need to do a bit of brain hacking. So sometimes we just need our little friendly post-it notes. We need a little reminder to not do the thing or to do the thing. Yeah, sorry, I'm talking good habits, putting in a good habit. Just need a little post-it note. Remind yourself, stick them everywhere. Drink 6 glasses of water or whatever it is. Don't expect to remember. Yeah, and also willpower, great at the beginning of the day, and then it starts to wind down. So you might have a technological version of the post-it note. I'm a bit old school, but stick a post-it note everywhere. After those 90 days, you won't need the post-it note. You'll remember, you've automated it. But we're just giving ourselves little tools to help us. It doesn't need to be crazy tech. Little post-it notes, joyous. Stick them everywhere to remind you. Maybe it's your affirmations, that you want to do, or 10 minutes of meditation. Yeah, stick a note by your mirror, by your kettle. Yeah, to do those things. Squats while you're having a cup of coffee, or while you're waiting for the kettle to boil. Just a little post-it note to remind yourself. Or physical cues. Yeah, we talk about the physical cues in our environment. I think I've done a couple of videos on environments. But yeah, so if you've got, you know, a water filter jug and you want to drink more water, put it where you can see it. Boom, put it on your desk, put it on your, you know, coffee table, wherever it is. Because if it's in sight, yeah, like fruit, yeah, or a vending machine, it's going to encourage a certain kind of behavior. So it's just get smart. And if you're going, oh, I can't think of anything, Charlotte, I can't think of anything, I don't know, you are in resistance, because you do know you're way smarter than that. Yeah, we're so cunning, right? And we're in a competition with our avatar selves to out-minx, out-cunningness. Not even a word, our other self, right? Subconscious self, conscious self. So we've got to outsmart them, right? And they've got loads of tricks up their sleeves, including the power of automation. So we've got to come up with a few physical things before we can conquer the automation that's already there. So if you are going, I can't think of anything, I don't know, then you are in some kind of resistance. And one of the ways to just start to unpack that resistance is to write a list, the risks of action, yeah, the risks of inaction, because often we look at the risks of action and not the risk of inaction. So in this sense, what's the risk if you did your habit, yeah, and the positive effects that might come from that? What's the risk? What might your subconscious be trying to keep you safe from? And then at least you'll have some visibility on what you need to work on, because sometimes, well, ultimately that's our subconscious's job, is to keep us safe. Yeah. And so if we're resisting, we can't even think of a solution to our problem, then we're in some kind of resistance. So just start weighing it all up. Yeah, what are the risks of change? And what are the risks of staying the same? And see if you can start to see where you need to do some more work. We are all work in progress, my friends. Okay, lovely. Have a great week. Do share and like this. Anyone you think might be interested, do share it on to them. And I will see you a week from now. Have a great week. Bye.